Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, friends of the Artelino Art Auctions. I'm Dieter Ventura, and I'm the owner of a little family company, the Artelino GmbH Ltd, located in Bavaria in southern Germany. And we've sold art prints, mainly Japanese prints, in weekly online auctions since 2001. We are exclusively virtual and online. And in this video, I want to present a famous art print by a famous Shinhanga artist, a Japanese-French artist, Paul Jacoulet. And this print comes not only from a famous artist, but also from a great collection. Last year, late 2021, we got a consignment from the daughter of a former US Navy pilot who had fought in the Pacific, Richard L. Sentner. And Richard L. Sentner had accumulated a large collection of Paul Jacoulet prints that he had bought after 1945, after the end of the Pacific War, directly from Paul Jacoulet. And his name is Richard L. Sentner. Richard L. Sentner, US Navy pilot. He was stationed on the USS St. Louis, which was hit by a kamikaze attack in the Battle of Leyte. And Richard L. Sentner, he was stationed after the end of the Pacific War, after the end of World War II in Guam, and was frequently assigned to Japan. And there he got to know Paul Jacoulet. The two men became friends. And even later, after when they could not see each other so often anymore, they exchanged letters. These letters today are in a museum in Paris, in the Musée du Quai Branly-Jacques Chirac. And Richard L. Sentner accumulated a large collection, and a large part of this collection was consigned to us in late 2021. And in the current auction, we offer this. This is one of the, let's say, more expensive, very rare prints by Paul Jacoulet. The title is Modern Japanese Beauty, Kobe, or from Kobe. Kobe is a Japanese harbor. Or in French, Beauté Japonaise Moderne, Kobe. Paul Jacoulet always titled his prints both in English and in French. Well, he was born in Paris around the turn of the century. It's not quite clear when. Well, you can find 1896, or some say no, 1902. That's a little strange. But it's clear when he was still a very small child, his mother moved with him to Japan. And there he grew up, and there he also died on March 9 in 1960. He did not leave Japan during World War II. He remained, moved then from Tokyo to the countryside. And he had specialized mainly in portraits of Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, and later also South Sea people. And he's one of the best known artists of the so-called Japanese Shinhanga art movement. That was a printmaking art movement from the first half of the 19th century. Paul Jacoulet was a little bit unusual personality, a little bit outside mainstream, but his woodblock prints are of the highest standard, not cheap, and we are so happy that we got this collection. And what's so special about this collection is quite simple. These prints have never been framed, have never hung on a wall, so they are in mint condition. Okay, maybe a few more words about this design. The official edition size is 150, but according to a guy who wrote a catalogue raisonné. That's a documentation of all works by an artist. His name is Richard Marles, and he documented the art prints by Paul Jacoulet. According to him, fewer than actually 100 impressions were pulled from this print design. And it was created by Paul Jacoulet and published for the first time in 1935. Yeah, so much about this print. We have it in the current auction, plus 3 more prints from the Richard L. Sentner collection. So overall, 4 prints in the current auction by Paul Jacoulet. And the auction ends tomorrow, January 23rd, 2021. And before I finish this video, I forgot one thing. I should show you also an old photograph of Richard L. Sentner, who became friend with Paul Jacoulet and enabled this wonderful collection. Okay, I would be pleased to see you in that auction. Don't miss that. That is really a unique chance, okay? Well, and take care of yourself and have a good week, and goodbye.